let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me.
Welcome back.
Watch the screen, watch the screen, watch the screen. Check, check, Fresno. Get it on, West.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. He finds his target, it's Evans. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. Even though he's a fourth-rounder, I think he might have a chance to play and prove that, hey, I could have been taken higher in that draft.
And we've seen so many times now, guys who go lower in the draft, undrafted free agents that become big-time players, Pro Bowl players, so you never know. Fourth-round pick has a chance to be a really good player.
And you take a look at this draft class from a season ago, really it grades out as a pretty darn good class.
So you have to give a lot of credit to the entire scouting organization. General manager, personnel department, college scouts, all came together. They evaluated it very well and got a nice payoff.
And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. He'll look to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Mike Evans, the one he was looking for. And now it's second down. So a look here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. And they tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
No excuses. Be ready to play. That's the mantra of every organization. The key is having guys on the roster who are capable of filling in and playing at a high level. That's when you know you've drafted well, scouted free agents well, and stocked your team just the way you're supposed to.
He's got Evans. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 29-yard line.
Well, I know from past experience, before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going to happen. And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center of what's going on. That's 3 catches for him here in the early going. He's got to like the way this is starting.
Absolutely. 3 catches on any drive is good. Opening drive, that's a tone setter. Here's 2nd and 8. Throw left side complete. It's Logan. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and that'll make it 3rd down. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. Godwin's got it. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Chris Godwin. There. He'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll drop to throw. He completes it to Evans. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their... They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And Brate, the tight end's got it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards on the play and a Buccaneer first down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
So second down, still 10 yards to go, ball on the 43. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line. An extra DB for the 49ers now on third. Looking to throw. Open man has got it. It's complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 33.
Chris Godwin, the former Penn Stater, should see an increase in action and production in 2019 with Adam Humphries and Deshaun Jackson gone from the team. 842 yards in 2018, second only to Mike Evans on the Buccaneers.
On the carry, it's Logan. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. 2 minutes to play in this first half, 7-3 our score. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll send you cross-state to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have all the stats and all the scores from games going on during another busy Sunday in the National Football League. Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Evans once again the intended receiver, and that'll make it third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Akello Witherspoon, and he will return this one to the 30-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's got this one complete to Perriman. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. 2nd and 3. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete. Now, this series between the 49ers and the Bucs began back in 1977 in Tampa Bay's 2nd year in the NFL. It's been a series that the 49ers have dominated 17-7 overall, although Tampa has won the last 2 meetings. Well, they were in search of a short gain on third down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. They're going to look to throw, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go. In the man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. Goal line offense, something they've really been emphasizing in practice lately. Now they have a chance here to put all that hard work to use. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Well, they've done a good job on these receivers, pretty much held them in check. They're a little too close for comfort.
And you're always looking for a play to get you going, right? You're looking for someone to make one. And maybe this penalty, this pass interference call, that can help shake them loose.
They're throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Evans once again the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Back to throw here. And this is caught by Evans. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 34-yard line. A bit of a catch for him to remember. That's number 400 for his NFL career. Not a bad number at all. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Credit the sack to Fred Warner. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. On play action, they'll throw. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
56.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. They'll roll him out right, and that is incomplete. Back to throw now on 1st down. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
He's going to wind up and air it out. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Back to throw. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Chris Godwin that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, Barber. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. Going for a right side here, complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit them, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll look to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Get your backs to the goal line. I can hear my high school coach right now. This is when force meets force. Got to be physical in order to win this battle.
Yeah, that's where the physicality pays off. A nice job forcing the contact and forcing the incompletion.
Yeah, Coach Ford would have loved that play.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. 2 incompletions haven't moved him any closer, and likely throwing again, you'd have to think on 3rd and goal here.
Whip, 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 whip. Watch the whip. Slam, slam.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And he will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. It's their quarterback. Making quite a splash.
I'm on. Watch the safety creep.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. He sets to fire deep. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively. A gain there of 21 yards. Well, probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this fourth quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. D Ford just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. He'll look to throw. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4.
He's crashing. He's checking crack.
He'll look to throw. He'll find Barber out of the backfield. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. So the victory here for San Francisco. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come. So for the 49ers...
Honey, I dash, got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, they will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I'm cocky, I do my dance, jump in the stands. No man, oh, there with the hands. Thought he could guard me, I ruin they plans. I do what I want, they do what they can. Got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, honey, y'all dash, 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 yeah. They can't catch up cause they lacking the stamina. Way too advanced to be playing with amateurs. They on attack when they tackle like damager. They react and play it back on the camera. Hot boy, just consider me flammable. Sure shot, I got all the intangibles. Need a leash, I'm a beast, I'm an animal. Heat the competition up like a Hannibal. Know the game like I wrote up the manual. I do weekly what you do on the annual. MVP, that decision unanimous. Hit jobs, I don't think they can handle it. Battlefield, it's just me and my warriors. Guaranteed we emerge victorious. Years, blood, sweat, tears, is glorious. I remember when they always ignoring us. Dash, got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, they will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I'm cocky, I do my dance, jump in the stands. No man, oh, there with the hands. Thought he could guard me, I ruin they plans. I do what I want, they do what they can. Got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, honey, y'all dash, honey, y'all dash, honey, y'all dash, honey, y'all dash, honey, y'all dash. They slept on the team that they owe me. I need a ring and a trophy. I say I'm the best cause I am. It's noted in keeping it low-key. I can carve up the D like a turkey or run straight through the D like a train. This year we ain't taking no losses. It's all about making the game. I hear a lot of trash talk. He call himself making a name. I put on the Jets. The coach regret even letting them stay in the game. Team around took a turn.
Hey everybody, it's the coach.
They go play action here on first down. And all this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. A very solid gain of 27.
What a catch and one-handed, and I'm starting to lose my awe about the play, and maybe I shouldn't. How much of this is the player? How much of it is the glove?
Well, those gloves, they do have a little grip to them,
They
don't
get a
they?
little extra tackiness to them now, and I know the guys in the NFL, the competition committee, some other places, they're talking about examining those gloves to see if they're having too much of an effect on the game.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. It's the Pro Bowler Luke Kuechly that picks it. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Looking for Evans, and it's intercepted. Picked off on a safety, Eric Reed. And they get... Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Logan. 14 yards there and a Buccaneer first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. Escaping the pressure right. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. Apart from Kyler Murray, not too many mobile QBs in this year's rookie class, but some good scrambling there to get the first. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. They'll set up to throw. This goes to Barber, the running back. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and that'll make it 2nd down. So a look here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. And they tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
No excuses. Be ready to play. That's the mantra of every organization. The key is having guys on the roster who are capable of filling in and playing at a high level. That's when you know you've drafted well, scouted free agents well, and stocked your team just the way you're supposed to.
That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So instead of giving...
Let's go now. 54. Me and you all day.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they'll march off another 15 against your squad.
Now we're going to get a timeout. Appears we've got an injured Buccaneer. While he gets attended to, we'll step aside. Here's 2nd and 8. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And Brate, the tight end's got it. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Call that a very strong gain of 24. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. James Bradbury, he was right there to break it up. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Boy, the numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up and is just trying to play through. You know, he's one of those tough guys that wants to answer the bell each and every play for his team. That might be throwing off his accuracy.
The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Barber on 1st and 10. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Trey Boston. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the... They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by James Bradbury. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to try and go deep again. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 53 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Now it's Barber. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Now we're going to get a timeout. Appears we've got an injured Buccaneer. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. 2nd and 4. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Well, this secondary has done such a good job of frustrating these receivers tonight. Another example right there on the deep ball.
Sometimes when the sun goes down and it's just the bright lights in the stadium, there's a little extra spring in their step, doesn't it? And that's what we're seeing from the defenders. Doesn't matter what this man or so. That was a deep one there.
54, right there. 54, Mike. Check tight.
They'll look to throw again. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Evans once again the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd and goal. Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. 2nd and goal. This is Logan. And a little bit of space there takes it inside the 5 to the 3. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. This is 3rd and goal. Still looking for the first points of the game. That is caught at the 7-yard line. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Airing this one out for Evans. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Running with Barber out of the gun. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. They'll drop the throw. And they almost had another one. They are all over the football in this game. Nearly another pick. Now 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Oh, he's thinking end zone for Evans. And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. Mike Evans. His... They'll look to throw here. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Evans once again the intended receiver, but it's going to be 2nd down. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. 2nd and 10. Flushed out right. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Big O.J. Howard, his intended target, and it's 3rd down. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Now back to throw. Steps away to his left. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. 2nd and 9 now. He completes it to Evans. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he's got a man. It's the tight end Howard, complete. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. O.J. Howard, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here. So on the ground, it's Barber to start the drive. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
Hey, switch gears, switch gears. Lunch 59, lunch 59. Y'all not ready.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He finds his target. It's Evans. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. The Bucs on 3rd down. They've converted a 1/3 of their opportunities, 3 for 9. Here it's 3rd and 3. They'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So time has run out on what will be a Tampa Bay victory. And it took a big 4th quarter to do it, but bottom line, they got the job done.
Yeah, it is the bottom line, isn't it? A few anxious moments.
the coach. You're locked into the NFL on EA Sports.
Here we go. Get that quarterback and all come. Switch.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And his throw here's incomplete. Fourth-round guy, and many thought that's about where he would go. But I think he's got some upside, right?
He can come right in and be what they call a core special teams player, playing all four phases of it, and have a chance to work his way into the lineup. I think a year or two down the road, they could have a solid starter.
They added a lot of talent to a roster that really needed an infusion of youth. They got a very good infusion of youth.
And they didn't really reach to get anyone as well. They stuck to their draft philosophy, got the best players they could at the time they were drafting, and inserted them into their lineup.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the first. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he slides to avoid the hit. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. On play action, they'll throw. He finds his tight end, Howard. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 11 yards there, 1st down. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Dexter Lawrence in there to record the 2nd sack of his young NFL career. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. 2nd and 13. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 32-yard line. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Rolling to his right. Oh, he's thinking end zone for Evans. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. They're going to look to throw. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Throwing right, and that's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Pretty solid start for the rookie here on this first drive, Charles.
Able to have some confidence, stepping back into the pocket, move around a little bit, find open receivers, and deliver.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback, because when he's not being hit, as you mentioned, they're moving the ball well.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. Peyton Barber was the intended target, but now it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. He'll buy some time right. And that will be incomplete.
Better drop something else, baby.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Airing this one out for Evans. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll set up to throw. And this is caught by Evans. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things you...
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Alec Ogletree coming in hard that time on the blitz, and he gets him down. It's a loss of 4. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. They'll run on first down. Barber, and he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. 2nd and 11. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Moving backwards on first down, never a good thing. What does that do for the mindset on 2nd down?
Well, it changes your play call, definitely, because as a play call, you're advancing yourself thinking, okay, we're going to get a gain here. Now you've got to go back in reverse, come up with something to pick up not just the yardage lost, but gain a few extra.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Evans has it left side. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 14 yards there and a Buccaneer first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Oh, he's thinking end zone for Evans. And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. Mike Evans, his 2nd touchdown on the season as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. He put quite a bit of air. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Escaping the... And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. There for the sack, B.J. Hill. They'll look to throw here.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
That was DeAndre Baker that time who was able to break that one up. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. 2nd and 10. He completes it to Evans. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. They go play action here on first down. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. Evans once again the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now back to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. Evans. They'll look to throw now on first down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
They need to stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the third quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go into the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
Here's a ball thrown right side and complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A first down there on a pickup at 25. On first down, Barber. Tackle made there by Jabril Peppers.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Hudson. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. They'll drop the throw. Flushed out right. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. And he's got a man. It's the tight end Howard complete. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. So retract the yardage and retract the touchdown.
And retract the chunk play. Big strike there to get the touchdown. Now they've got to take it back and see. They've got another one still in their arsenal.
On third down, here comes Barber. Finding room inside the 40. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10, down at the 31. He'll look to throw. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
7 yards there and a first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. The intended target was Chris Godwin, and it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now a give, running right, Barber. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. 5 in the secondary now for the Giants here on 3rd. Once again, it's Barber. And he's going to come up well shy of the first here as the tackle's made right around the 12. Just a 1. They'll run on 1st down. It's Barber. That good for 22 and a first down.
That outside handoff to the left, that play has to warm the heart of an offensive line coach because they controlled the left side where they were supposed to. They didn't allow anything to leak from the backside on the right side of the offensive line either. Well played.
Yeah, and it created a big run. Now we're going to get a timeout. Appears we've got an injured Buccaneer. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. 2nd and 3. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. The sack coming from big Dalvin Tomlinson. On 3rd down, Logan. That is into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. T.J. Logan, his first touchdown here of the new campaign as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead.
And while no one on the offensive line will get the 6 points next to their name, they should be credited with this one. Tremendous blocking to get the runner into the end zone.
So they're able to... On play action, they'll throw. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 17. And a big... Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Evans once again the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd down. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. On 3rd down, Logan. Oh, and they had him stopped short of the first, but a penalty marker down. And that looked like a clear face mask to me. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
That's caught by Howard. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. That one looks like he'll throw here. Airing this one out for Evans. And that's caught inside the 30. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. Now a play fake here on first down. This is caught. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, this game is definitely over, but we do know some people like to go ahead and continue to add to their score, don't we?
Yeah, I don't know that they need to add anymore. So fire the cannons. It's a victory here for Tampa Bay. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one. And that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory. So for Tampa Bay, it's back-to-back victories now after the Week 1 defeat as they move to 2-1. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Los Angeles Rams. Meanwhile, for the Giants, the early struggles continue as they'll sink to 0-3. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.